In a sun-dappled village in West Africa, where the land sang with the echoes of ancestral drum beats and the air shimmered with the heat of midday, there lived a gentle soul named Abeni. Born into a family of humble dignity, she was the daughter of Baba Ade, a renowned hunter whose keen eyes and brave spirit brought respect from every corner of the village. Yet fate, as it sometimes does, wove a tapestry of both sorrow and hope into her life. After the untimely death of Abeni's beloved mother, Nkem, Baba Ade, in his loneliness and vulnerability, sought solace in a new beginning. He married Mma Sod, a woman whose beauty was as striking as the twilight sky but whose heart was marred by envy and cruelty. Mma Sod arrived with her own son, Tond, and with him came an air of entitlement that soon cast a long, dark shadow over the modest homestead. At first, the change seemed a promise of a fresh start. But it did not take long for the villagers to whisper about the cold glances and biting words that began to fill the once harmonious home. Mma Sod's demeanor turned imperious. She regarded Abeni not as a daughter in need of love and protection but as a burden, someone to be managed, controlled, and hidden away behind endless chores. Every morning, while the sun's first rays kissed the dew-laden fields, Abeni was roused by the harsh summons of her stepmother. With a trembling heart, she would rise, her footsteps as light as a prayer, and begin the day's labors. She scrubbed the clay floors until they gleamed, fetched water from the river under the watchful eyes of curious monkeys, and prepared meals in a fire that never seemed to warm her soul. In stark contrast, Tond's mornings were spent in leisure under the generous shade of a sprawling mango tree, where he played with friends and received lavish treats. Mma, please, Abeni would softly plead as her fingers blistered from constant work, but Mma Sod's response was always sharp and merciless. Silence, Abeni. Do you think this house cleans itself? Your laziness brings shame upon us, she would cry, her voice echoing down the narrow corridors of the compound. And if Abeni ever faltered, a harsh twist of her ear or a slap to her cheek followed, leaving her to wonder if kindness was a luxury meant only for others.